The other day, I was minding my business and in the middle of an AI session because I'm taking some time to do some R&R, and I promised myself that every day I would only devote so much time in working on my business. So this window pops up in the session basically saying that humans can actually view the content of my AI session. It's a part of the machine learning, the training module, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so listen, I have a background in contracts administration. I am not an attorney, but for whatever reason, every time I see something wonky with legal language, the radar picks up and I see it like right away on any piece of paper. It's definitely a gift. Nothing I really trained myself for. I got some clarification on what that disclaimer meant, which is what I thought. Now, I'm just going to say this. Most big tech or AI platform companies are not nefarious in the place and space where they're looking to scrape people's intellectual property and implement it. But they are big, and I don't see why, if they found an idea that they saw or came in contact with someone, that they wouldn't try to implement that shit themselves. I'm just saying. So what I did was I created an enterprise account immediately. I was going to wait, but I went on and started one. I'm so happy and thankful and grateful. Gemini, and this is no plug for them, but Gemini gives you a free trial for 31 days, and then it's like $21. Pro is 19. Okay, that's a no-brainer. But here's what Enterprise does for you, and similar higher tier AI subscriptions do for you, okay? It's the container of your AI sessions, your ideation, any diagrams, the threaded conversation, anything that's in that particular session, or all those sessions under Enterprise, are legally owned by you. The AI platform will not intervene and come in and look at any of your content, have access to your content. In fact, you even detail how you want the intellectual property or content of your AI sessions handled, because there are warnings or whatever that I was getting because I didn't define how I wanted things set up. You actually define how AI interacts with you and your information and your content. So all I'm saying is, listen, I was messing around with AI just like everybody else. I started with free account. I work with several AI platforms. The AI platforms that I felt were most useful, I actually subscribed to. And then one day, a couple days ago, I get this disclaimer window pop up in my session, basically, and let me know about that. If I'm getting that, that lets me know that, and I can understand why they're more than likely going to be looking at my sessions. So I'm moving my content over to the enterprise account, deleting all the information that is relevant and a part of my business situation, and I'm gonna keep it moving. So I just want to share that with you all, and anyone that you know. If you are in the process of business ideation in any form, and it's not for play, it's for real, and you think you have a substantial idea and you have intellectual property, stop messing around. Do not delay. Get yourself an enterprise account or take your shit off of off of AI until you can figure out what you're going to do, because IP scraping is real. And like I said, I do not feel like big tech and companies are nefarious and have the intention on doing it, but I wouldn't put it past them either. And if you don't have to pay for an idea, then why should you? And here's the last thing, because I don't want to get into a idea creep on this post, but if you feel like you have a really good idea, take the time and create a provisional patent application. You don't have to have an attorney for that. I do suggest you get an attorney for the utility patent application, but for the first one, basically it's a time date stamp. There are ways to get the template of what USTPO likes and what needs to be in place to have a substantial provisional patent application. But there's enough information out there that's FREE, you could do it yourself. Or you can find an attorney to help you do it. But if you feel like you have an idea that you want to protect the intellectual property for, file a provisional patent application. And you can do that one yourself, for yourself, by yourself. And then you have 12 months to find an attorney, continue to work on your process or your product or service, and see where things go. You just never know. That's it. I just want to share with you. If you have a substantial idea that you've been working on and you feel like you're good on and you're not in a free account on AI, get you an enterprise account, because an enterprise account, your stuff is safe or real. I'll talk to you soon.